Cursed objects are that bring bad luck, illness and even death. These items have reported to be possessed by evil spirits. Here is the top 5 creepy cursed objects. Annabelle the Doll. Annabelle, the doll inspiration for multiple horror movies, was originally discovered in an antique shop in 1970. After being purchased as a gift from a mother to her daughter Donna, strange things started happening. Donna and roommate Angie kept coming home to find the doll in different positions and different locations that she did not put in. On one account, she found it standing on its legs unsupported. In addition, little notes started appearing around her apartment randomly with writings on it that read "Help us," and fresh droplets of blood would appear on the doll's dress. As the unexplained phenomena increased, the girl called in some paranormal investigators, who found the doll to be possessed by the spirit of a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins, who had moved into the doll after she was murdered. Upon learning this, the girls agreed that the girl could stay with them. But then things got worse. The doll's activities started getting out of hand, which even included vicious unexplained attacks and scratch marks on the chest of one of their friends. The girl finally contacted renowned psychic investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who determined that the doll was actually possessed by a demon who was trying to possess the girl. Donna gave the doll away to the Warrens, who put it in a glass cabinet. Ed died in 2006, but Lorraine still has the doll where it remains to this day in their cult museum in Connecticut. The sign on the cabinet says, "Warning, positively do not open." The Hands Resist Him. The Hands Resist Him is a painting painted by artist Bill Stoneham in 1972. It is considered one of the world's most haunted pieces of art. It appears to be of a little boy and girl doll. While her eyes are creepy enough, the real horror is that there are dozens of hands clawing at the window behind the boy and girl. The owner of the painting decided to sell it on eBay, warning potential buyers that it was cursed. He reported that the boy and girl often moved around in the painting, sometimes leaving it altogether to walk around in the real world. The description of the painting made the eBay listing go viral. According to the artist, the doorway represents a threshold between this world and the world of fantasy and impossibilities, while the doll is a guide that will escort the boy through it. The hands pressed against the glass represent alternate lives or possibilities. The most striking coincidence documented is that the owner of the first gallery to ever show the painting and the art critic that reviewed it both died within 1 year of first seeing it. Many people that have simply viewed the painting have complained about immediately feeling sick or weak. The Tibic Box. In 2001, a man named Kevin Mannis purchased a wine cabinet that was auctioned at eBay, and immediately started having terrible nightmares, as did the people around him. He decided to give the cabinet to his mother, who then suffered a stroke the very day she received it. Each owner since then has reported horrible events upon coming into possession of the cabinet. Its last owner, Jason Haxton, developed a strange skin disease among other medical conditions. The origins of the box were traced back to a Holocaust survivor, and is believed to be possessed by a Tibic, a restless, usually malicious, spirit in Jewish mythology, believed to be able to haunt and possess the living. Upon learning this, Haxton, with the help of locals, decided to hide the box from the rest of the world, so that it couldn't do any more damage. The man worked with all sorts of spiritual leaders from Wiccans to Kabbalists to subdue the demon. The box is now in a gold-lined ark. Hope still in safe hands. The Haunted Wedding Dress. In the mid-1800s, a young girl named Anna Baker, who came from a wealthy family, fell in love with a low-class iron worker in one of her father's factories. They planned a wedding for which she even bought a dress. However, her parents were very much against their union. Her father forbade the wedding. As time went on, it became clear they weren't going to change their minds, and the love of her life never came back. She spent her life a lonely, bitter spinster until she died in 1914. That wedding dress has since been put on display in her old bedroom at the old Baker mansion. It's often been observed moving by itself. Some even say they've seen a woman roam the halls, and have heard her crying and dancing her wedding dance that she never got to have while she was alive. The Crying Boy Painting. The Crying Boy painting was produced by an artist named Giovanni Bragolin in 1950s, and quickly became famous. Over the years, the painting became very popular and thus mass-produced and hung in many homes across Britain. In 1985, British newspaper The Sun reported that a fireman claimed to have found these prints in multiple houses destroyed by fire. Apparently, British firefighters were already so freaked out by this phenomena, none of them would allow copies of the painting into their own homes. The most disturbing thing is that in many of these homes, the painting of the crying boy was discovered absolutely untouched by the flames. Some regarded these fires as pure coincidences, but the undamaged paintings haven't been explained till date. Thanks for watching. Comment your experience with cursed object down below. Peace.